Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Rogue Sun podcast, where we bring you the fire and the smoke, as well as kitties possessing people and doing very evil things with them. I'm your host Bash, and I'm joined by my friends and fellow hosts Charlie, Ali, and Matt. How's everyone doing today?
Doing wonderful. Things cannot be bad when Mr. Poe is in the universe. So yeah, it was a great issue. Had lots of fun last issue talking about this fantastic new villain and some cool stuff going on in the book. But yeah, nothing really interesting in life right now except lots of snow. So yeah, that's never fun time in Canada. So yeah, but doing good. Can't wait to dive into this one. How are you doing, Matt?
I'm doing pretty good. Excited to talk about Mr. Poe. I feel like there's some jet fuel that we're fucking using to fuel this story arc. I'm really excited with everything we're gonna get to talk about today. And no, life's pretty good. Just doing my thing. I'm excited to read these comics and talk about them. What about you, Ollie?
Yeah, definitely a lot of snow. Definitely very excited for Mr. Poe as I'm getting over a thing of COVID. I've been dealing with this for the past week. But Mr. Poe is giving me life. I wish he can control me for a little bit, help me get over this faster. Needless to say, I'm very, very excited for this issue, and has pretty big implications, maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, let me share the screen here. You guys will see some spoilers because you'll see the score I gave the review, but we've decided that we want to share the stuff more often because we've got a lot to talk about, right? So without further ado, pull it up here and we can talk about some visuals. So before we get right into the Rogue Sun, the matter of the Rogue Sun of it all, let's talk about a few things. Is it sharing or no?
No, I don't see it.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There we go. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the latest issue of Radiant Black. We just got the solicits earlier today.
Yeah.
And then we'll dive right into Rogue Sun because you can see I've got the tab open there. So Radiant Black number 43. Big issue because we've got a lot of announcements. First of all, if you don't know what Radiant Black is part of the same universe as Rogue Sun at Massiveverse. It's just another superhero book. It's separate, but they've also recently had a crossover, so I'm pretty sure you've heard about it. We're getting our main protagonist back in the book. So this is the solicit. At the end of the Catalyst War, Nathan Burnett moved to Los Angeles to take another swing at his writing career. So how's that going? Rising star artist Giona Zafiro joins the team for an unmissable check-in with the original protagonist of Radiant Black. So that's an awesome cover right there with Nathan. Pretty sweet. And then check out this awesome cover B by Giona himself. So this cover A is by the incredible Daniel Bayliss. He's been doing all the A covers recently. Like, check out this awesome cover here.
That's so hype.
Wow.
It's pretty awesome right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they've got the ratio.
Good old damage armor.
Yeah.
And it's just cool.
Oh, the Nathan one is the ratio?
Yeah. Do you guys see that? Is this like a Dead Lucky cosplay?
I was wondering.
It kind of looks like it.
It's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks. I can't tell. It looks something like that. But yeah, awesome. It's so exciting. I was really happy when I saw this solicit drop earlier today. What did you guys think about this?
Yeah. No, it's just cool. Honestly, just to get confirmation, like something we've been waiting for to get Nathan back in the book. Lots been going on, so it doesn't feel empty by any means, but it does feel empty a little bit, just because this is kind of the character that started everything with Marshall. So yeah, it's gonna be cool to get him back, and that beat cover is super awesome. Gonna have to get my hands on that one for sure. Battle damaged. But yeah, gonna get Nathan back, so exciting.
Yeah, I hope he's actually in the issue, not just
no, it seems like it's a solo issue focusing on him. Like it's
solo.
I think I think Michael said in the Massiveverse Discord that it's taking place like right after the Catalyst War, like from his
I love that,
or something like that. Yeah,
I love that. Super excited. I know we've all been asking for like what's going on with Nathan, how's he doing, that kind of stuff. This is gonna be cool.
Yeah. So yeah, exciting stuff. FOC is April 6th. I believe the release date will probably be sometime in May, right? April 29th. Okay, so the end of April. I mean, who knows if we'll get a delay or not, but this is super exciting. We were all super happy earlier. The Discord was going crazy. I mean, this is the thing that people have been asking for the most, according to the Massiveverse team, since, the one of the most requested things since the release of the first hardcover, because that was the most requested thing before. But yeah, exciting stuff in the Radiant Black world, and then up to Rogue Sun right here. This is the recent issue. You can see the score I gave it. I thought it was a great issue. Here's the solicit. Mr. Poe is on the prowl. His terrifying pets in tow. With Dylan out of town, Aurie is the rogue son of New Orleans. But can she prove herself against her most deadly foe yet? I do want to say this cover's freaking awesome by the incomparable Stefano Simeone. Look at that. Look at that smug ass cat, bro. Look at that. Look at the zombie. He's got his pets.
Yeah, man. Especially like from last issue, like they were very deliberate of hiding Mr. Poe. Like they were hiding him and making the person kind of in the forefront of the image. Like it's kind of a complete reverse this issue, and this cover, definitely shows how menacing this dude is.
Like look at the Virgin variant.
Yeah,
it's
sick.
so good.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you got the connecting cover homaging the X-Men one, I believe, by Marco Locotti. That's so good.
Yeah,
I love his style, man. Like so visceral. I love it. But yeah, guys, let's start with the creative team. We got writing duo of Ryan Parrott and Nick Cotton, artist Bruno Frenda, letter Rebecca Carey, and colorist Natalia Marquez. We've also got Abel on the artwork. I don't know why he's not credited on League. A new story arc, as you can see there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's stop the screen sharing now and talk about it. So first of all, this issue was awesome, and I know like we have an ongoing joke right on the show. I mean, it's not really a joke. We have a thing that we've brought up several times, which is that even though we love every book in the Masterverse, we love Radiant Black, we love Rogue Sun, this book is really special for many reasons. But one of those reasons is that it has so many good villains, and it has the best villains in the Masterverse. And I think Mr. Poe might just be in that A to S tier range right away. I mean, let's talk about design. Dude, he has pets, man. Like the joke of it all, the absurdity. Yeah. I think it's fantastic, and just to see him in his full glory. A lot of people were talking about like what the origin was gonna be like, whether it was like Larfleeze or whatever. I gotta say, the origin made me like love the character. Yeah. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. We got let me pull up the issue. Okay.
We kind of knew about his origin too, by the way. Like Ryan told us his origin before it happened, and when it happened, I was like, "Oh shit, that's right." Yeah, and it was just perfectly executed. We'll talk about it, but
yeah, seeing it is like so nice. Like you just feel it right a lot better. Yeah, the impact.
Mr. Poe is S tier because he's steering everybody. Like, come on, he's perfect. We got to do this guy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
it's great. So, Morningstar has a lot of faith.
Yeah. But last issue we ended with Dylan's mom, Gwen, coming back. You know, because of the jailbreak, she interferes with Hellbent's attempted murder. Yeah,
very crazy ending. Hellbent's in there. He's trying to take down Dylan and like infiltrate the college. Kind of putting him back in the story, which was really cool. But yeah, this was an exciting ending. Seeing her back too. I don't know if they changed anything up with her like word.
It's like a mask, right?
Design.
Yeah, a mask.
Yeah, like I loved it. Yeah, I don't
reminds me of 001.
Yeah. It looked a little different to me. I don't know why, but yeah, liking the look of her for sure.
I really like the art where they're letting the shadow take over the face. It reminds me a lot of like Green Goblin, Hobgoblin drawn certain ways, or even Batman, obviously, things like that. But like you can see, they like let the shadow cover the face when they're looking under the hood. I think that's awesome. It let his eyes shine, makes him look really evil. I thought this was a really interesting fight because it was a matter of interpretation, kind of like Gwen is saying, okay, like, like we both got this power for different reasons, but they're both related to Dylan. You really want to kill him. I really want to protect him. And we can like fight it out, or we can come to a compromise and just like retrieve the Sunstone. And I was like, that's a very healthy like way of looking at it. Do you guys think like Hellbent's gonna, because we read the issue, do you think he's gonna stop for now, or is he gonna keep trying behind her back?
No, yeah,
it looks like he. Go ahead, Charlie.
No, I was gonna say this might have been what you were gonna say, but I think the implication is he's trying to get kind of Vanessa back with him just so he can kill her and make her sad, so he can kind of affect her. But obviously, we find the deal that like Dylan's mom just says like, don't touch Dylan. It is interesting here. We see that we kind of learn a little more about their goal here, that they're actually here for the Sunstone itself, and trying to like to kill its past predecessor. So yeah, I thought that whole thing was
Yeah, the
super cool.
legacy. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole legacy. Like they're not actually
Yeah.
off after him himself. But yeah, this kind of a cool dynamic. But yeah, Hellbent's definitely going back at Dylan. I don't know about you guys, but
I want to say, I want to point this out because I love it so much. I feel like maybe it's just me, but with each issue, Aurie's drawn a little bit more purple. Like the purple shows more and more. Like it's less subtle. And my interpretation, my headcanon, is that her connection to the Sunstone is growing stronger, and as her bond, like her powers grow stronger, I think her just like it's becoming like more. It resembles her, like it reflects her more, kind of thing. That's how I interpret it. Does that make sense?
I like that.
Yeah.
I got a conflicting thought on that, because like obviously we do see later that her armor gets pinged off, and like she gets shot and her armor gets broken off. Now in kind of at the time I was thinking, okay, maybe Mr. Poe has like these crazy bullets, but at the same time I'm still going back to Aurie doesn't have a real sunstone. Her sunstone's not real. I'm wondering if it's kind of like the opposite, like it's either slowly corrupting her, that's like it's almost like slowly diminishing in a way. But yeah, I did notice that.
That's kind of how I thought about it too, Charlie, because
I don't think we've ever seen the armor
going
crack
off the handle today.
Yeah, like I also don't think we've ever seen armor
a little more
crack.
rash.
Like
yeah,
we've seen it crack due to a bullet or anything. It could be a special bullet, Mr. Poe.
So maybe it's made from like some of the same magic that Morningstar used to give them their wishes.
That's very possible.
Well, because it's from Caleb still, right? Like her power is coming from Caleb, so maybe Caleb is kind of crazy.
I don't know how that Sunstone came to be. Like I think there's something like
that's
another
a big question.
Shoot or drop with that.
Right.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think Caleb's definitely doing something fishy with that still. And maybe Caleb seems, or sorry, Marcus seems like he knows all about this too. So it's a little weird in that way, where he's kind of going along with it too. But yeah, this was also a cool fight. We kind of get two cool fights to start, which was super cool. I just love the design of this. I forget her name. But the girl with like the yellow hoodie and
Jenny,
Mr. Poe's first victim, Jenny. She's fantastic. Just kind of their dynamic, their look. I really dig it. It's a lot different than Theodore Little. But yeah, this whole fight and just really showing how brutal this cat is. We never really got that to the extent of like how brutal he was, and even like he doesn't really even have much motivations either, which makes him more menacing. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I love that he breaks the panels. Like he always can. His body can go beyond the panels. The cat. Mr. Poe. Yeah. So like on certain pages, he's just going between the panels. I think that's so cool. Yeah, I mean, he looks so menacing. Like I will say, like honestly, it's hard like draw a cat and make them look like really like that, in my opinion. So with a unique design as well. So I think that's amazing.
Can you imagine him in the aviary with all the birds? Like, that's got to happen. But Mr. Poe, clearly S tier. The way I didn't notice him going through the panels, but this was well done, having her run off out of the fight. We have a cavalcade of great characters in this series, and this was, I feel like, the most I've gotten to play everyone in a long time. There's so many really cool arcs in the A story and the B story. I was really like hyped on either. Sometimes, usually, there's one I prefer, but with this, you got Mr. Poe, got the Catalyst stuff. There's so much going on. We got we're cooking.
Yeah, I love Natalia Marquez's colors. I think the interesting thing is the book has a slightly different like dynamic, maybe like a temperature to it when you have Aurie solo as Rogue Sun, because the colors are brighter.
Yeah,
we have a very there's like a more of a there's a wider color palette here. It's less subdued than it is with like Dylan. So I thought that was really cool, like seeing purples, reds, pinks, greens. Like I really like the page where right after we see Mr. Poe, the page where he's trying to make Jenny fall off the building after he leaves her as a pet, like he's no longer interested in using her. I thought I love the colors on that page. We just go through like the really subtle purples, and then we get the pink backgrounds for like the dynamic action. Then we get like the the orange contrasted by the purple blue skies. Like I thought that was a really nice page. Also, I agree. Like I really like the character design of Jenny. I think she's pretty cool, and it's really cool like seeing the that's Theodore Little on the second page, right?
Yeah.
After.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
the older.
Yeah, it's really interesting seeing like the cat, how he, because we saw him mostly last issue and this issue behind them on the shoulder, kind of
Yes,
like in an aggressive
hiding.
combat mode, hiding,
Hiding.
kind of protecting. But in this issue, you see him a lot more like free roaming, and I really love the panel where Theodore Little's like finally like, I know you had other pets, it's okay, I'm not mad, but he's carrying the cat, and the cat looks like so smug, like a little turd.
So
And he looks
cute.
so happy, right?
Yeah, he's like
looks
carrying
so
him like
happy.
he's
Yeah.
precious cargo. Yeah,
This is his
like,
favorite
I love
toy.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is his favorite
No,
pet.
it's his
Yeah.
cat-like motivations. Like all his motivations are just cat-like. Like he wants food. Like I think he just wants revenge against all the people who have kind of brought harm to him. But like he's not a neutered cat. Like we find out he wants to like shoot a hole in her head so he can. That was
Yo,
a
that was
crazy
fun.
line. That was
Yeah,
a
that's
crazy
crazy.
line.
That's
Like
so
that's
crazy.
where I was like, oh, this is going to some deep.
This is evil. Yeah, this is some evil cat.
It's gonna be hard when we have
But-
Ryan on the show not to ask like 15 Mr. Poe questions each.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
challenge.
Yeah.
What cat traumatized you? But I will say one thing that I wasn't expecting, but I really loved in this issue was the inclusion of Byron and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amanda. Is it Amanda or something? I don't know. What her name.
I think it's
couldn't
Amanda,
tell you,
yeah.
I think
honestly.
it is.
Yeah. I thought they were really cool. They added some they have great camaraderie now that they're like a couple. They embraced it. I really like Byron's development. I'm honestly really happy that they're keeping him in the book. He's a
And
good
the book
friend.
doesn't need to.
I know.
There's so
Yeah.
many characters, and he's
Yeah.
getting like a pretty good arc here. You know.
It reminds me of like if you guys have ever seen like Buffy, like it's like the earlier seasons where they had like Seth Green as Oz and they had all like the whole like Scooby Gang. I like it in that sense. Like it's fun. It adds like a good contrast to our protagonists who are
Yeah.
like two really slick teenagers. They're both really smart in different ways. Obviously, like I would say Dylan's more street smart and Aurie's just more well rounded and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I really like this college arc, and I think I think I like it a lot for two reasons. I think there's like a bit of nostalgia there from like, okay, you're growing up, you can relate to that, but also I think it really shows a good progression for Dylan in terms of not only his individual maturity, but in terms of it makes the book feel like it's progressed a lot. It even kind of reminds me of, if you guys remember in Invincible when Mark is like going to college.
Yeah.
And it's like that big jump and things really change, but like you feel like he's really growing up. I thought this was like the first real marker of that, where it's like we can measure it now. Like there's like a footnote here. We say like, well, this is the first real signifier that like Dylan's actually growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's so cool. It's really cool to think about it like that. Yeah.
You know, it's actually really interesting. I do agree with that. But for me, I don't think I'm there yet with Dylan. We were talking a little bit about this last issue. I think like I was just pretty down. I've been a little down on the Vanessa stuff, just something I don't personally like, just the back and forth. Oh, we're gonna dump, apologize, all that stuff. But I think Dylan's just, he's yet to learn any real lessons. Like I'm not seeing really much maturity in him, and I'm curious what it's gonna take. And this whole time, like what Hunter's setting up, I'm getting a little worried for Dylan, but he's still he's getting a little nicer, but he still seems like he's just taking advantage of people. And we see good development from Byron. Byron's actually, we see a very good moment from Byron this issue. But yeah, I'm still just waiting for Dylan, and maybe some people are just like that. But yeah, he's still has, to me, kind of lacked a bit of like growth.
I just want to clarify.
What he's
I just
experienced.
meant the passage of
But
time.
no, I'm not. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just talking like anniversaries. Like you know how like when you're reading Invincible, you watch like
milestone.
Mark grow. Yeah, like just growing up. I mean, I don't mean like mature.
Like in the different stages of his life.
Yeah. Like he's like literally growing. Yeah. Like we can measure it, because it's like a lot of books. Like I was talking about more in the sense, but like I agree with what you're saying. Just to clarify, but I just meant more in the sense of the length of the book, because so many like indie books these days, or creator-owned books, are getting canceled early, or they just don't last very long. So it's nice to read like a superhero book that's not big too, where it's like we're actually growing up like with the cast. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's what I mean. Like it's like, it reminds me of like reading Spider-Man and watching him like go to college and or like Invincible and watching it. Like it feels good.
The beginning of the book a little bit too, just them hanging out in school, right? Like in high school.
Yeah, exactly.
It brings you back to that too, which is great. But yeah, throwing Hunter into this dynamic is really interesting. And I was really just getting excited for where this was gonna go. So basically, they're talking here and they're wondering where Vanessa is, and that's where we find out Hunter has taken her out for breakfast. Things get juicy here. I don't know what you guys were thinking, but I was like, oh, he's gonna go.
He's trying to hook up with her.
It was, but it was an interesting twist where this went. We see Hunter actually wants to, I guess, hook them up together.
He wants to hook them up so that he can kill her. There's some like reverse flash pettiness.
It really,
I love it. It's like some like from extra level of pettiness. Like this is like little bitch pettiness where it's like he like I love it. I'm not gonna lie. Like I really like the idea a lot. It's a good idea.
I love this, but like personally still I can't get over a lot of the Vanessa stuff, and especially because how at the beginning she's kind of the smart character. She's kind of the one who knows better than Dylan. She knows all this. And I guess it's just kind of one of those things. But here, when kind of they have this conversation of her saying she doesn't want to get back together with him, and then Hunter kind of being a wingman, which was very cool. Like I love all of Hunter's motivations and what he's doing. But after Hunter says like, you have no choice basically, but to get back together with him. And then like, a couple pages later,
I think he meant like you have no choice about like how he's gonna feel about you. Like he's in love with you.
How he's gonna feel.
Yeah. Like that's what he means. Like you have no choice about how he feels about you. Like that's what he means. Yeah. Like it's not like she can't determine how he feels about him.
Yeah,
he's gonna feel that way.
Regardless, I just feel like she's seen enough at this point to know.
No, I agree. Like it's a bit flip floppy from Vanessa, but I think what
that's her character at this point.
Yeah,
which I get.
And I love. They're kids at the end of the day. They're still like young kids, but I think like she's looking for action. Like I think Dylan, she recognizes. At least my interpretation is. She recognizes that he's like slick with words, right? He's like he can like charm you and shit, but she wants to see action, like genuine change. And I think, and we'll get to it later, but I think that moment where
standing
he leaves,
up for Byron,
like both leaving her with Hunter, where he just shows like, okay, whatever, like if you like him, you know, like I respect you. Like he's clearly salty about it, but he respects them enough to like give them space. So that's still something. And then he goes to help Byron, and it's like he doesn't. The most important thing is that when he gets hit, he doesn't. Maybe he's lucky because Byron intervened, but he doesn't get to fight back. So maybe she sees like, oh, he's been matured now, like he's sticking up for his friends, and this is a guy that, and he's never stuck up for him. Even though he like jokes about like, oh, he would never do that for Byron. I think he's just saying that.
He kind of did.
Yeah.
He kind of even did.
Yeah. So I think that's why she starts to change. I do agree. Like it's still a bit sudden, and she's really smart. But at the end of the day, like they're teenagers, so like they're young, right? They have hormones and all that, and they have a history. So it's like I get it, you know what I mean?
I get it. Like I feel like I know people like this. We all know people like this. Exactly. You're like, oh, why is she still with that?
Like guy? It's like Clark and Lana Smallville shit, you know?
But it's just like the same. Like, we've seen the same conversation, the same flop, like him being a dick and then him apologizing.
Yeah.
But it's just not for me. Maybe it just grinds my gears a little bit.
The kiss doesn't mean they're going to be together forever. It's just like they're going to going to different schools too. Be like, oh, right now I just want to get that out of the way.
So we'll wake up again.
Exactly. That would be so funny. That would be 100%.
We'll get there though when we talk about the issue, but I do think her actions are justified.
100%.
So on the next page, Aurie's carrying away Jenny reluctantly. One thing I really like about this issue is that we get a lot of attitude from Aurie. A lot of like you could see Marcus Jr. in her, like immediately. Like there's arrogance and like she's impatient.
Like it was never like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She's getting
but at the same time, that's true. That's definitely true. Like maybe it is corruption. But at the same time, she was never she was always in the position of being the person that's coveting something and never having that very thing that she wants. And it's also the thing that she wanted was not just a legacy, but it's a legacy that comes with a great deal of power.
Yeah.
So I can see like like Damien, the way Damien goes up to Tim Drake and he's like, "I'm the son of Batman. Like this is my like mantle. Like fuck you. Like you're a pretender." Like I feel like maybe there's a bit of that there too, of like she's embracing that because now she has the power and she sees that she's a capable rogue son and like I don't need your help. And maybe there's bits of that too. Like maybe it's not all corruption. Like maybe there's also a little bit of like there's the arrogance. Like after all, she is Marcus's child, right? like even he's like I think even he sees that because he's like reconnaissance, like check it out. She's like, oh, it's fine. It's just reconnaissance. Like I'll go and boom. Like and he's like, God damn it, right? Like
For me, the holding her off the bridge, like that was pretty crazy
Yeah,
for me too,
yeah.
especially for Aurie.
What was going on?
that's
Was that in the Sunstone though? I was like, or in the not the Sunstone, the fucking one of the jewels, like the Paragon jewels.
Yeah,
That's-
it wasn't.
It wasn't really. Yeah.
It wasn't in public, no.
Still,
okay,
so
yeah.
I took it.
Still, it
That's
sucks.
pretty cool though. Like I like the idea.
Yeah,
It sucks. It's kind of sketch, but it's like I like the idea that has that capability too. Like I didn't think of that.
Can
But
you
then
die in the
this
gem
page-
too?
Even
Can you
Dottie
die-
says,
Yeah.
I think that
That's a
girl
good
of yours is
question.
starting to enjoy this. Like she's enjoying the
Yeah,
rough parts of the job, I guess.
yeah.
But Dottie's smiling when she says that, which is why I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it is like she's a chip off the old block kind of thing, right? That's why I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying there's no corruption. I'm saying
it could go either way.
I'm saying there is corruption, but there's also probably some arrogance there too. Like she's a kid after all, right? She's a kid with a lot of power.
Teenager.
Yeah,
Rich
exactly.
teenager who hasn't had to
Rich,
deal with a lot of
exactly. Rich teenager with a lot of power and who grew up thinking this is what I deserve and will inherit, right? Like,
And
so
she's
like,
got a rude awakening at the end of this issue. It looks like she's in some serious trouble. So
yeah.
But anyway,
so this page, the more important page, right? Exactly, the important page, the page we've all been looking for, the main event of this issue. I swear, when I was reading this issue, when I got to this page, I knew it was good because the colors changed, and I'm like, oh shit, this is it. And so you see the origin of freaking. I love this because it's actually so good. Like this is what I mean by when people say like comic books need to be like so complicated and you have to explain shit and make it realistic. And I'm like, no, sometimes it can just be simple and fun, and it kind of is a little bit realistic. So what the origin is exactly is Theodore Little was in the slums in some sort of like he was homeless, and the power, the beam was like going to him, and it was actually meant for him. But a stray cat jumped on it because it was a shiny thing, and the cat had to have it, right? Like you could see the glee on his face. Look at that little shit. Yeah. So maybe we'll figure out one day how he got his name because I'm very curious about that. But you can see Mr. Poe jumping on the light, and he actually gets it before. There's some Speed Force like thunder lightning shit. He gets it before the Theodore Little does. So obviously he becomes like empowered, and it says that description says a creature who had lived their entire life hungry, afraid, and never knowing love, suddenly getting that kind of power. How do you think they treat the world? So it's essentially just a really shitty, pissed off cat with like Superman powers, basically, kind of, like, and that ability to control people. So his first victim becomes, ironically, Mr. Little right here. So, yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. No, like seriously, like perfect origin in like one page.
Sweet and simple, gets the
3
point
panels
across. Yeah, no, it makes you like the character even more. Very much, almost not quite like Dexter, but gives you kind of those same vibes. He's jumping out for kind of like almost like a wide receiver catch to intercept that thing. It's such a good moment. He gets it, and the rest is history from there. But I like that. Like all the villains, none of the villains have really had in-depth things, and they're all memorable.
Mostly just actions. And Catalyst and not Moisture yet, but and they're all good. Like name one bad word in the background. Like Hellman was amazing.
Yeah.
And what's the guy? The guy from Dead Lucky. He had a socially relevant
Jimmy
like evil.
Jimmy Moss?
Yeah, Jimmy Moss. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Actually think about it, like Jimmy Moss is even more relevant now than he was then in some ways. Like, if you really think about it, like because of the AI boom and everything.
Yeah.
So
the one other thing I did want to shout out here is kind of the twist we had. We had a kind of questions about this last issue where before Aurie was going into battle, Marcus kind of made the comment where she'll be totally fine by herself. Mr. Poe's super easy.
Yeah,
like he'll be all good. And like this issue, I kind of had questions. I was like, okay, why is Marcus all of a sudden saying, oh, he's like so hard and he's the most evil out of them all. I'm like, oh, is this just kind of a consistency? But I don't think so. Where like I don't think it's earlier in the issue, but basically Mr. Poe says something to the extent of like, I used to kind of like embarrass like the original Rogue Sun. So I took that as like Marcus was almost like so embarrassed on like all the failings versus him. He kind of wanted to like prove Aurie wrong in a way, or didn't want to admit he kept getting defeated by a cat. But yeah, that was just kind of a weird kind of switch there between like him and
like Ryan saw Crypto and Superman and was like, I'm gonna do the opposite of that.
Yeah,
the opposite. It could be that he like sometimes in the conceptual development phase like of a character, like you change, like your ideas of them change. We've seen it happen in comics before, Big Two especially. Like later on, people want to change them. Could be that. We can ask him. That's actually a really good question that we should ask Ryan next time we're on the show. Is like, was Mr. Poe like more of a joke, a smaller character, and then you were like, no, you want to make him serious? Because I really love like the idea of like one of Morningstar's best killers being Cat, and it makes a lot of sense. Like,
think about it. Think about it in this way. From what we've seen so far, I don't think Mr. Poe is as big of a threat to like a competent Rogue Sun, at least, because like at most he gives these people like extra agility, maybe they're quicker and anybody can get a gun.
I think it's also like they don't want to hurt the civilian in a lot of cases. Yeah, which is what makes it really hard. Like you want to stop the person, but you don't want to kill them because they're not like necessarily evil people. Like we see with Jenny, at least like the vibe we're getting so far in this issue. Maybe she's lying, but like yeah, if he really can take control of you, like it's not your fault at the end of the day. So like that makes it really hard for you to be and it's like it's not like he's gonna run out of people to manipulate, right?
Yeah. So but and the weird thing is it's not just his host too. Like Morningstar definitely seems to put a lot of trust into Mr. Poe himself. Like Mr. Poe seems like to be the leader of this little gang. So he's kind of the Lex Luthor of this whole thing. He's the big brains of the situation. So yeah, that's kind of interesting too. Like he's a complicated character. He's very layered. Like where this is going.
No, I love it. I actually think that in general, like I'm not saying this is what this is, but I'm saying like I was reading a Superman issue the other day, and it was Mr. Mishi Spitlick, and I was like, we need more villains like that are memes, like just straight up meme villains that when they come, like the idea is that it is a joke, but like it's fun. And I think like sometimes like you can go either way, where it's like Condiment Man, for example, or Condiment King, right? Like you can do some really funny shit with Condiment King. But then you can also do like some really tragic shit, because you could be like, what kind of insane person would dress up as like a condiment, right? I'm sure we'll get Matt back. The other thing you could say is like the ventriloquist, or even like Turtle Man, like the Flash villain, like Turtle Man, like the idea that this like the slowest man on Earth can like fight the fastest man on Earth. It's kind of ridiculous, right? And he talks like really slow. It's really funny. So like I hope one day that we get a meme villain in Rogue Sun. Like we've had some that are like they look funny, but I want one where like the whole thing is a joke. Like it's purely like laughs.
Billy's not a meme villain.
No, like Billy and like Lord Viathan and like Sharon, they're all pretty funny because they look quirky, and they have like they always have some funny like mustache swirling plans, but I want one where like the objective is genuinely just a joke, like a meme, like Speedball, or what's her called, like what's the name of that? Yeah, like the girl, the streamer from Spider. Like it's just a meme. Like we need some that, or like we need some where they're just there to troll and annoy and have a gag, and I feel like that's a good like relief every now and then. I'm not saying that that's what's missing in the series right now. I'm just saying I just had a random thought. I think the series is amazing, and I think Mr. Poe is amazing because he's pretty funny. Not in a meme way, he's just funny. Like it's like absurd in a good way, but he's also like a great villain. Like genuinely, the concept is amazing.
He's scary.
So,
no,
he's terrifying.
Like
he's actually okay. He's evil, and he can modify people in ways that we don't quite know yet. So he's got telekinesis and like boosting powers, which is usually pretty interesting. Plus, he's just generally interesting and is a cat. So they're just like he's got everything.
It's like Rogue Sun's got its Gorilla Grodd, basically. That's what we got.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. It's amazing. I really love that, and it's like I'm really curious to see like how things will develop with Mr. Poe moving into the arc later on, because he does like Well, let's get through the book a little bit more because the ending is insane. So yeah, we got to Dottie. We're back at the party. One thing I will really say that I really loved, that I thought was excellent artwork from Bruno Frenda and Abel, is the page where they first get to the college party. I feel like is a perfect shot of like the stages of emotions that you feel at a college party all at once. Like they got the vibe right. There's the people making out, right? The person who's puking. There's the people playing beer pong. Someone's taking a picture of everything, right?
He's doing a great job. Even like the earlier scene, like just going out for breakfast in the morning, like
even the house looks like a college kid's house. Like it looks like like it's such a good like people exactly like those little things really make a big difference. People don't understand like some books they just draw random shit to people. They don't put a lot of thought into it. So like when you see this level of care, it's really awesome. I just thought that was the perfect opening shot. Like what a great way to set the scene and the tone. I also think like. Do you guys remember Braden from Radiant Black?
Yes.
Dude, Hunter is giving very Braden energy when he's like civilian mode, when he's like being douchebag like college boy. I love it. Like,
but Braden would have took Vanessa already. That's the
but like but like it's amazing that we have that dynamic now. Now if freaking Dylan ever gets to talk to Nathan again, they can at least be cuck bros. So we've got that going for us, okay? We've got that going for us.
We do.
But yeah, no, I really do love that we're like playing with different like skill sets of like the characters all around. Like I really like this idea of instead of him just being hellbent and just going in and using his sword, I like that he's like doing it this other way. I think this is awesome. So, yeah. It's really like sadistic when you think about it. Like this guy, this is some reverse flash shit. He's literally obsessed with him. Like he breathes just to make this guy's day miserable. Like it's pretty great. I love it. It's so petty, and like his mannerisms are so good.
Would you guys say he's Dylan's like nemesis? Like he's the Joker to his Batman. The Lex.
Sure. I think.
I think so. Yeah.
This is
because like Morningstar is the biggest one, right? Like
Morningstar is like Darkseid, right? Morningstar is like Darkseid, but it's like this guy's like his like rival. You know what I mean?
They're both dealing with their father's actions, right? They're both dealing with the consequences of their dads majorly. So I think
it's like the anti-Dylan in a lot of ways. Like he has similar powers, kind of.
That cemented this issue, like at the beginning with Cataclysm, like literally saying like she's the one who sold her soul to save Dylan, but he's the one who sold his soul to kill Dylan.
Like, dude, who would think about giving you your girl, like helping you get your girl? Just to kill her, like that's some reverse flash shit. Like, you guys read those issues where like Thawne like dresses up as Barry Allen and tries to go to his wedding? Have you guys ever read that issue? It's amazing. There's an issue. The first time Barry Allen gets married, like when he's getting married, the first time they're gonna do the wedding, fucking Thawne kidnaps Barry Allen, strands him in his sentry, and then goes to his wedding dressed as Barry Allen to try to marry fucking Iris. Like he's that fucking obsessed with him. Like he's just crazy, and he was gonna kill her after. But like then so it's like this is how obsessed this guy is, and I love it. And like look at his face, like with the sunglasses down and shit. It's so good, man. Like
I don't know how much Biddy hates Biddy, basically, where you're
this is what I mean. Like Radiant Black is like we've recently started to get this, but this is largely what's missing from Radiant Black. We talk about this all the time, like a villain that you really want to hate, like not just like. There's good villains in Radiant Black. There's several good villains. But a villain where you actively hate them. Yeah, you just want them to die, like some Joffrey shit, right? Like you want them to get their own, right? This guy is excellent at that.
It's a different kind of villain that can like is the villain in your superhero life, but also the villain in your real life too, like in his personal life. He's the only one who's really doing that at school and kind of like
and he can only do this trick once, right? He's using the identity. Dylan doesn't know it, so it's a one up that he has on him where Dylan doesn't like know it's him yet. So it's nice to see it. It's being played really well. And
man.
Impressive. We have so many good pieces in this world that have been laid recently. Now they're all playing together. So it's pretty masterful.
This is all real life stuff too. It's not like world ending. Like it's so much. I think it's harder to make it more intimate and connected to like your personal matters. So it's like there's no catalyst army coming to take over the world. Like that's huge scale and that's awesome in its own right. But here it's more about like the family, the manipulation, the melodrama. And I think I love that Rogue Sun has that going. Like that's completely different than Radiant Black. We don't have that in Radiant Black because it's completely different vibe, different cast, different age. So I love that about this book. Is like you have this melodrama and it's really well done. And like I don't know about you guys, but I really care about like Vanessa. Like I don't personally really care about her. Like I think she's cool, but if she were to die, I wouldn't care. But I care about how that would impact Dylan. But I really care about Byron and Amanda. I'm just like, if you harm these people, if you use these people to harm them, if you are just making us like them, so that in 50 issues you're gonna like this some William shit or like you know what I mean? Some from
I
like
think
he's
eventually
gonna use them.
Byron
He's
was
so
too
mad.
much. I think after
Yeah.
Byron, they gotta wait a while before before they or Reggie Byron.
Reggie's dead.
Reggie.
It's been enough time now where I remember because Reggie's been gone for a while.
Reggie her man, like that was painful. That was a big marker. Like that was a big development for Dylan too. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So yeah,
that was the start of Vanessa.
He doesn't know that this douchebag kid is Hellbent, right? Like that's
he doesn't.
Yeah. So that makes it even more awesome, man. Like that's what I figured. Like I just wanted to confirm. But yeah, that just makes it so much more awesome, man. Like so obsessive and like parasitic. This kid, man. He's so like, but yeah, like I think I love this issue. I really did. This was a great issue. This was a really good issue.
9.
And I gave it a 9, and I will say, the one thing that I found really like I didn't figure this out. Like obviously, I figured it out when it was told to us from the story, but you know the beginning where they have that moment where Dylan gets into a fight with the kids, but then I was like, even for frat kids, they're like extra mean. They're like unnecessarily like douchebaggy. Yeah. So then I was like, I wonder why. Like, are they just like
movie frat?
Yeah, all made sense.
Exactly. It's like over the top a little bit, and then I saw it's because they got paid to do that by like by Hunter. Yeah. So I was like, that makes sense. Like that was.
I know
Hunter
is in college, but I don't know if he's actually like part of this frat. You know.
No, I don't think so.
No,
they said remember when they said Hunter told us to come, and they're like, "Who's Hunter?
Who's Hunter?"
Yeah, remember that?
Did he drop out of school or something? Wasn't Hunter in school? Like I'm pretty sure
he was. He dropped out of school because that got sick
to help his dad. Yeah. That's why he got the powers. Yeah.
No application.
But yeah. So I don't know, man. I do say I really liked the moment where Vanessa was where Vanessa and Dylan kissed. I didn't see that coming. I just thought like. Yeah. I thought he's gonna like. I really thought that when he walked away from her and Hunter, that he's just kind of slowly beginning to give up on it and think about his actual future. I thought that's why he's going back. But then I also think like I don't know if it's just Bruno Frenda or I don't know who's drawing on that page. I think it's Bruno Frenda drawing Byron, but he looks like he's a little bit older, just a little bit, like a year. But it looks so good. Like it looks good. Like he looks like he grew a little.
Yeah, he went through what I mean? This issue.
He's the tallest Hunter.
Yeah. I really like that. I just thought like, okay, we're growing, and I kind of want to see where this is gonna go. But I also, we're gonna talk about this very soon. I saw the solicit for the next issue, which we all did for 35, works on 35, and when I saw the cover, I got terrified because they're teasing something, and So let's finish this issue out. So towards the end, we saw like the bullies were getting paid. Then we go back to Aurie as Rogue Sun in her glorious, beautiful purple suit. The crack is gone, so she's reformed the armor and it's full. And this is where Marcus is warning her. He's saying, "Be careful, like things don't feel right." But she goes in anyway, and that's where we get the first appearance of two new, I guess you could say characters and species. We get the grotesque, which they have hides that are completely concrete. They have very strong outer layers, and then you get the stitches, which are like little, really silent, like serial killers. She goes into the building. She sees through the hole in the top that there's Mr. Poe, who's convening with the rest of the people from the aviary, right? Yeah. And that's the Raven Queen, right, in the middle.
It's a bundle of people. So yeah,
I don't think it is.
It's not the Raven Queen.
It's the one that tried to betray.
Or is it the traitor? The traitor?
The traitor.
Okay.
The blonde girl in the back was one of the aviary girls who.
One of the Amazons looking girl.
The girl who looks like magic. I could not find, but she looks like she's from.
She does look like magic.
Yeah. We got Micah from the Perfection.
That's Charon on the right, all the way.
Yeah, Charon.
Yeah, Charon.
Which I guess
favorite meme character.
Does Charon control like cement or concrete and Stitch? Is that what we're led to believe?
I have no idea.
They could just be.
Because-
They could be controlled by Poe, right?
Yeah,
Poe
they
could
could be
control
like,
them.
yeah.
That's what I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I saw his mouth, and his mouth kind of looks like a scarecrow, like the one like Stitch outside.
I do want to say though, this
That's a good
low
point.
angle shot with like looking from the
I don't know if that
perspective
whole
of
guy-
Mr. Poe is excellent.
Yeah.
It's excellent. It really adds so much like menace to him as a character.
Oh yeah, and that's
If-
Granny Bloodman,
yeah.
eh? The other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
It almost looks like one of those egg, like those like egg lenses, or what are those
Fish eye?
eye lenses?
Fish
Fish
eye,
eye,
yeah.
It's almost like in that perspective.
Yeah.
No, it's super cool. Do we know who that old lady is, or is that Theodore Little? That's like crumbling, or who is that old lady at the table? too?
That's
Like,
Granny
in
Bloodman.
the wheelchair.
Yeah, that's the old lady Blood Moon.
Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Granny Blood Moon.
Yes.
Yes. So this
What a
is
group.
an epic
What a
ending.
group.
Yeah, this is like this was epic. When I saw the ending, I was like, oh shit. So incredible issue. And then let's talk about before we go.
I have a
Let's talk about
question
the solicit.
before
Sure,
we end,
sure.
sorry. Are
No, I'm gonna
these
show the
people-
cover, so we're good. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Are these
No, talk.
people,
Yeah.
is this group of people, are they under the same plan from Morningstar as Cataclysm and Hellbent are?
I
Or
believe
are they
so.
on their own kind of path here?
I think that's
believe
the
so,
question.
I believe so, because that's why
Yeah.
they brought them here to figure out. Because like, if you remember, they went and they talked to Granny Bloodmoon, and basically like
Yeah.
she didn't really like go after them, right? And the same thing with Karen got his ass beat, but all the people from I think it's Granny Bloodmoon was the only one that didn't really go physically go after Rogue Sun, and that's
Sure.
the point of this meeting is like we gotta get this shit started now.
Yeah, they're organized. So it's the criminals inside and out. All right, because like Morningstar's got influence, and as long as they're listening to Poe, who is listening to Morningstar, and until we hear otherwise, he's leading for them. But also Poe has a lot of influences like Morningstar, so I can see them butting heads, or Morningstar, or like Poe, Mr. Poe looking the other way to seeing like Morningstar get messed up, because like
Okay.
they kind of
See.
fill similar voids, and I can see Mr. Poe thinking he
sure.
could replace Morningstar.
Yeah.
That'd be incredible.
So, spoiler alert. It's not really a spoiler, but we're going to talk about the solicit for the next issue. So, if you don't want to hear about it, you want to skip the next minute or so, or make a couple minutes. But here it is. Rogue Sun number 35, coming out April 22. As you can see, the cover. Someone said it's a homage to the Daredevil cover where he's holding the grave. It could be it's like a minor homage. I agree, yeah. But this is the solicit. Hellbent killed Rogue Sun's friend Reggie. Rogue Sun killed Hellbent's father. The grudge match to end all grudge matches is here, with unthinkable consequences for the future of Rogue Sun. Here's the A cover by Stefano Simeone. It's a gorgeous cover. I'm honestly scared. Like I don't want. I have a feeling I know who it is, but I don't want it to be. And then this is the connecting cover. No, I'm saying I have a suspicion, and it's the connecting cover. So the rest of the connecting cover.
It would be wild if we actually did lose Aurie and she was in the Sunstone
Yeah.
talking to Dylan.
I don't think it will be Aurie. It would be wild, but I think it will be one of the friends. Like it might be Amanda, and it will make Byron darker or something. Maybe.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking, because he wants to, or maybe it's Vanessa after the developments of this issue.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. If it's Vanessa, that would really destroy him.
Could it be like we know thereafter right now all the people in the Sunstone? What if it's kind of like that? Like everyone's wiped out. Marcus is dead. The dad's dead. Everyone's dead. It's just him left. It's kind of the death of the Rogue Sun mantle, but not Rogue Sun kind of himself per se. I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting. Kind of this whole, it's kind of a stalemate right now with Cataclysm and Hellbent. Like he can't touch Dylan, but she can't touch him. Someone's gonna make a first move. But yeah,
I think it's gonna be Vanessa.
I'm
man.
not sure.
I think
It's gonna be Vanessa.
I think Vanessa and Dylan are gonna be happy for the next couple of issues, and then they're gonna do a goblin style. He's gonna kidnap her and just murder her ass.
Give her the Gwen Stacy treatment.
Oh, 100%, man. I'm telling you, 100%. Because that's when I think about what would depress Dylan the most, like Byron or Amanda dying would definitely depress him because that'd be the second friend he lost. But if he loses the girl that he loves right after their love is really blooming, I think that would like mark him.
Or if he loses, maybe like Marcus gets like swapped out of the sun, so maybe they get in there.
But didn't he already lose Marcus?
Yeah,
isn't it Aurie? Aurie can see her only, right? Or him? Sorry.
Yeah,
Isn't
but
that-
maybe like he's actually like gone for good.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't think they would do it that way.
They might have just split up. I think they split up. I
Either way.
I think he just said like stop visiting me or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he told him F off. Sick cover though. The future is really bright. Like this arc, we're like cooking with gas. Like I'm not even at this point. Like I'm excited for Morningstar, but I'm not like, oh, I hope he shows up in the next issue because we have so much on the go right here. I just want to see how it plays out.
Yeah, I agree. I'm excited. I think this one might get closer to kind of that question, like what is the Rogue Sun kind of relation to Morningstar? How was it created, and why is it so dangerous having this in existence? So it's excellent. But yeah,
35 issues, huh? 35 issues, guys. Make sure you're supporting the book and pre-ordering it. 35 issues is insane.
Amazing. Insane. And sorry, that's Stefano's cover, or that's a different cover,
it's just the virgin version of the A cover. It's Stefano's cover, really good. Yeah, it's awesome.
Killer.
So good. Killer would be a good phone background too. Like holy. But that's all we got for you guys in terms of the Massiverse. Another thing that we wanted to mention to people is that from other parts of the Massiverse, other corners, is that the Inferno Girl Red Book 2 hardcovers are being shipped out. A lot of people are beginning to get them, so keep an eye out for your mailbox if you're one of the people that's waiting for that. The back to Kickstarter. I know a lot of us are looking forward to it. In the meantime, we have the single issues. It's also coming out in the single issue format, so we're going to review the next issue pretty soon. We already have our review of issue 1 out of Inferno Girl Red Book 2, issue 1. We'll do issue 2 soon, and then there's just issue 3 after that. It's just 3 issues, but so far it's been fantastic. It's good to see Erica and Igor back on a book. I know they're doing Immortal Legend Batman, which is excellent, but to see them back on a Massiverse book is always exciting, and to get our girl Inferno Girl Red back.
Yeah.
And then there is in February, so very soon, about a couple of weeks, it's going to be the 5th anniversary of Radiant Black #1 and the start of the Massiverse. So if you don't know, Kyle Higgins, the creator of Radiant Black and the Massiverse, he started his own official Discord server, which I highly recommend joining. We'll put a link in our description. So they're doing a lot of really cool celebrations, like official celebrations for the anniversary day. So they have some exciting surprises, and then we're also getting the release of the Radiant Black and White comic, which reprints the first issue of Radiant Black in black and white colors, so you can enjoy Marcelo Costa's crispy inks, and it's gonna give you a script from Kyle Higgins of the first issue. So if you're a professional, or if you're an aspiring writer and you want to see how it's done, how the food is made and cooked, then you can get to see that in the issue. And then there's the 1 in 20 incentive. That's the pencils by David Finch, the cover he did. So that's pretty awesome. And then last but not least, we have Radiant Black hardcover book 2 coming out very soon. You can already pre-order it. I think Michael showed an image the other day saying that people are, one of the top searches already, people searching for hardcover book 3. Book 2 is not even out yet. That's so much fun. Marcelo Costa did a new original cover for the hardcover volume, the collected edition. So that's awesome. We are going to be getting one. I hope I'm getting one. I know these guys probably getting one, and we're also going to get an additional one where we're going to give away. So make sure you subscribe, you follow us, stay tuned. We'll announce the giveaway. We still have the first hardcover to give away, so we haven't hit our subscriber target. We need to get the numbers up. We need to push the Radiant Black out there harder. And I just want to say, I know that there's an official Discord. There's 2 places to hang out, talk about Radiant Black, but a lot of people have stayed in the existence server, and we're very grateful for that. We're not going anywhere. Continue to talk about Radiant Black and promote the show and hang out with the amazing community that that's come together over the last few years, and we'll do so on both servers. We really love both servers, and I think we're like Kyle called it mutual hangs. So we have a lot of fun. I also moderate one of the moderators for Kyle's server, so I'm always trying to help and do whatever I can. So yeah, please check them out. And Kyle also recently did a new newsletter, like a Substack.
Yeah.
So they did talk about some updates. They're doing a big celebration thing. So just make sure you're subscribed to Kyle Higgins Black Market newsletter, Black Market Narrative newsletter, and that you subscribe to his Black Market server on Discord. So a lot of exciting announcements there. It's a very cool interactive space that ties like creators and readers together. It's really cool. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Next up, we've got Inferno Glow Red coming out soon. And I know that the recent issue, let's see when the next Radiant Black is. That's the other one. Inferno Glow Red's coming out pretty soon. That one's been pretty consistent. No real delays there. But I don't know when the next Radiant Black is. Let's see. I want to say February, sometime in end of February maybe. So Inferno Glow Red 3 is February 4th. That's the final issue. And then Radiant Rogue Sun 33 is February 11th.
February 18, it says.
Oh, wow.
For
18?
Black.
Okay, yeah, 18.
It's 40,
There it is.
right? Yeah, 18.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do another Rogue Sun next before we have our next Radiant Black episode out. So that's something to look forward to. I can't wait. Yeah, Rogue Sun 33.
Mr. Poe. Yeah.
Mr. Poe, yeah. All right, well, that's pretty much it, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Please check out Rogue Sun and check out Radiant Black. We're getting there. We're gonna get the solicit for issue 50 sometime later this year, and that's crazy.
I know, that is crazy.
All right, everyone. Stay radiant. Come celebrate the Massiverse anniversary with us and everyone from Black Market and all the whole community. It's going to be a good time, and we'll see you next time. Go Rogue. Hello, everyone. This is the Radiant Black Podcast, and we just wanted to say thank you to our patrons and followers for their continued support and patronage. Thank you for helping us keep the lights on and continuing to do the show we love for the comic book that we love, with the community that we love. So thank you to our patrons, Noah M. and Patrick.
Joe J. and Jordan C.
Matthew J. and Cameron L.
Tivis S. and Eric W.
Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Stay radiant.